The moment we've all been waiting for, here is the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats 2025. And with that being said, I finally have them on hand, but the real question is, how good are they really? Let's go ahead and break these down and stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know whether they're actually worth the investment. And with that being said, I've also made sure to leave some links down below in the description if you do want to grab them for yourself. Let's go ahead and start off with the most obvious feature, and that is the design of these sneakers. The Air Jordan 3 Black Cat has an all-black colorway, which gives it a very sleek and mysterious vibe, and the leather upper is premium and also smooth with subtle textures that add some depth to the overall look. The elephant print on the toe and the heel is a classic nod to the Air Jordan 3 legacy, but this time it's slightly more tied down to keep the Black Cat theme intact. And to be honest, if you do love that minimalistic look, this shoe definitely still has some classic aspects to it. But with that being said, this shoe does definitely look like a shoe that's versatile. It can be either dressed up or dressed down. But with that being said, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section if you guys do want a house style video. But I can easily see this shoe being worn with jeans, sweats, or basically anything that you think with this sneaker, because black is just a very versatile color. But enough with the design, let's go ahead and talk about the actual quality of these shoes right here. The first thing you notice when you pick up these Air Jordan 3 Black Cats is definitely the weight, but it's not actually what you expect. It's actually not too heavy, but you can definitely tell this is a very premium sneaker. The leather upper is smooth and durable with that rich feel that you want from a high-end sneaker. The stitching is clean and the overall build is solid. And moving on to the actual midsole this year, you get a classic Jordan 3 cushioning, which is always a win. The foam feels responsive, and while these aren't the softest sneakers on the market, they definitely offer comfort for all day wear. Putting these on for the first time, I definitely felt that they were fit true to size. And with that being said, the fit is snug but not too tight, and the collar around the ankle offers a nice secure feeling. And I can definitely tell that the padded tongue and collar are going to make these comfortable for a long wear. The cushioning isn't the softest, but it's definitely good for those daily activities. And although I wouldn't recommend it for those long-term or long-distance walks, this is definitely going to be good for like an everyday scenario, or a shoe maybe for a walk, or just if you're chilling out for a good night out. So the Black Cats definitely feel like a great shoe for an everyday scenario, and they definitely have that style and also that comfort as we talked about. But let's go ahead and take a closer look at the sole and also the traction of these shoes right here. The sole on these is a classic Jordan 3 design with the circular traction pattern that's tried and true. Whether you're on smooth pavement or slightly on rough terrain, these provide good grip, and I didn't feel like I was slipping when putting them on, and the stability around the midsole is pretty solid. The forefoot and the heel sections are designed to give you that extra bit of support, which is great for anyone who spends a lot of time on their feet. So far, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats feel like an excellent shoe for that daily scenario. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the money question and see if they're actually worth your money, and maybe even worth the investment for a future resale in the future. Now, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats actually do come at a price, and they're not cheap. The retail price for these shoes is about $200, but with that being said, this is definitely a premium sneaker. And also, considering the heritage of the Air Jordan 3, the build quality, and also the overall aesthetic, I would definitely say that these are worth it if you're a fan of the Jordan brand, or if you even like that stealth look, because this would be a great shoe which will add that versatility aspect. And also, I did want to touch on the aspect of reselling these sneakers. I will tell you that when I did go to buy these sneakers, these actually were the last sneakers that I was able to find in my area. But then again, I didn't really search too hard, but I feel like these sneakers might be selling out. And I do not want to claim to be the best sneaker reseller, but thinking of it right now, I can say this sneaker is in high demand. So I would say this is possibly a good sneaker to go ahead and resell, but I'll actually do some research for yourself. So how do these Air Jordan 3 Black Cats stack up? Honestly, this is a very versatile and stylish sneaker. I would say the materials are very premium. It has a nice level of comfort to it, making a good daily sneaker. But the question is, would I say it's the most comfortable Air Jordan 3? Probably not, but this is definitely a good sneaker to consider, especially if you're an Air Jordan fan and you just overall just love the Air Jordan 3s. If you do want to go ahead and grab these Air Jordan 3 Black Cats, I will include some links in the description. So with that being said, go ahead and give me some feedback and let me know, are these a cop or drop for you? But with that being said, go ahead and click this playlist for some other sneaker reviews just like this one.